50 came up here and he was giving you flack for the asking Fab to party.
Beefs going on right now that we need to jump on.
I'm not paying attention to none of them. Oh, no more puffy juice. No more puffy juice.
Oh, really?
Just different things that's not really beef though. That's just competitive.
Competitiveness.
All right. So you and Diddy, you and Puff cool?
No, I don't really rock.
Okay.
I can't wait. Everything's free.
Puffy's like a bitch.
God.
It appears that rapper Sean Diddy Combs may finally be facing repercussions after several Hollywood celebrities have come forward to reveal his alleged illegal activities involving young individuals in Hollywood.
I like when you like this, Daddy. Daddy, I like when you scrambling and scraping for shit.
Iconic rapper 50 Cent has reportedly presented evidence to expose Diddy's alleged wrongdoing and exploitation within the Hollywood industry. With multiple lawsuits looming over him, will Diddy be able to maintain his standing in the industry? For years, rumors about Diddy, also known as Sean Love Combs, have circulated, with many individuals speaking out about his alleged misdeeds. However, without concrete evidence, some found it difficult to believe these claims, especially since Diddy wielded considerable power and influence, often silencing his critics. It appears that Diddy's influence is waning, and he may soon find himself unable to shield himself from the consequences of his actions. Many in Hollywood eagerly anticipate his downfall, including rapper 50 Cent, who has been vocal about Diddy's alleged misdeeds for years. Now, it's a real head-scratcher for folks, wondering how many lawsuits Diddy has to weather before it all comes to a halt. What we can see is that there's no specific count at the moment because the legal battles just keep piling up. It's safe to say it's been quite a rough year for him. Recently, the tried-and-true formula of 50 Cent taking jabs at Diddy is back in action, sparked by news of yet another lawsuit against the mogul, this time stemming from allegations made by a producer involved in last year's The Love album, Off the Grid. The lawsuit filed in federal court in New York claims that Combs subjected the producer to unwanted groping and sexual advances, even forcing him into sexual encounters with prostitutes. Shockingly, the producer also alleges that he was forced to work in uncomfortable conditions, such as in a bathroom while Combs showered and roamed around naked. Additionally, it recounts an unsettling incident where the producer woke up alongside two workers, fearing he had been drugged. This legal action is just one among several sexual assault lawsuits directed at Combs in recent times. Among them is a case from R&B singer Cassie, which was resolved last year through settlement. Another accuser came forward alleging that Combs her 2 decades ago when she was only 17.
In her lawsuit, Cassie alleges she was forced to participate in freak-offs throughout her relationship with Diddy.
As the saga unfolds, Diddy finds himself in increasingly dire straits, grappling with yet another wave of damning revelations. Looks like Diddy's in a tough spot, no backup. No one's got his back like before. They say time always catches up, and it seems like Sean Love Combs is facing that moment head on, where he can't dodge the consequences anymore. In response, Combs' lawyer dismissed the allegations as pure fiction, setting the stage for what could be a contentious legal battle. However, 50 Cent didn't miss the chance to weigh in on the controversy. In a series of Instagram posts, 50 Cent marked the occasion with a screenshot of a TMZ article and shared images featuring Diddy alongside Rick Ross and Floyd Mayweather. The caption said, "Aw shit, I'm on the floor dead, somebody bring me back to life." Notably, Mayweather had been criticized by 50 previously for his defense of Diddy amidst the assault allegations. Furthermore, 50 Cent sarcastically shared a post where Diddy and Floyd Mayweather were standing close and captured, "Maybe this is a big understanding." Even now, 50's IG is buzzing with a follow-up post. He's celebrating the fact that the iconic video for his smash hit Into Club has crossed the 2 billion views mark on YouTube. In the post, 50 appears to allude to the ongoing Diddy saga, sending a message to his fans. He said, "This is nothing after that last post." In another news, Diddy, who vehemently denied previous allegations last year, Rodney Lil Rod Jones, has come forward accusing the Bad Boy Records founder of multiple instances of sexual assault. Diddy has once again refuted these claims, with his lawyer dismissing Jones as a dishonest individual seeking financial gain. Rapper Diddy found himself accused of sexual assault by producer Rodney Lil Jones in a hefty 73-page document. Within the evidence presented by Jones's legal team, there's a notable section where the former producer alleges that Diddy had a sexual relationship with a Philadelphia rapper who was once romantically linked to Nicki Minaj. Well, that certainly narrows down the possibilities, doesn't it? Online sleuths wasted no time digging for more clues. From videos and photos to testimonials, all signs seem to point at Meek Mill as the rapper mentioned in the documents. With such compelling evidence at hand, it's not difficult for people to draw their own conclusions. However, Diddy has remained silent amid these allegations, choosing not to respond to any of the claims or the new lawsuit from Jones. According to the documents, Diddy is alleged to have had sexual relations with Stevie J and an unnamed R&B singer. Speculation is already swirling, with some suggesting that this mystery singer could be none other than Usher, who recently headlined the Super Bowl halftime show. Controversies with Usher being Diddy's baby boy have sparked before as well. While many controversies kept swirling around, social media sleuths and YouTubers did a deep dive, uncovering some juicy old rumors and allegations about Diddy and a few other big names like Usher and Justin Bieber. Now, get this. Rumor has it that back in the day, Diddy used to take a young Usher, who was just a teen, to some pretty wild parties. We're talking about parties where the booze was flowing and the drugs were on the menu. Allegedly, Diddy's idea was to toughen Usher up, give him more of an edge to get him ready for the tough world of the music biz. To a lot of folks, it didn't seem like Diddy was prepping Usher for the music scene. It looked more like he was using him for his own gain. In a similar vein, clips making the rounds suggesting that Diddy's influence extended to Justin Bieber, who was just 16 when they first crossed paths. These videos claim that Diddy played a role in getting Justin hooked on drugs and allegedly manipulated him into engaging in activities he wasn't comfortable with. Well, at this point, we really believe it would be in Diddy's best interest to turn himself in. It could potentially shield him from further lawsuits, especially since many fans suspect that the sudden wave of allegations against him from multiple celebrities is no mere coincidence. Now, this latest news might seem shocking, but it's just the tip of the iceberg compared to what 50 Cent has been consistently exposing about Diddy. 50 Cent didn't let that slow him down one bit. He kept pouring out the gossip, and this time he brought JayZ into the mix. You see, ever since the news hit about Cassie suing Diddy, 50 Cent's been on a mission to spill all the juicy details. And just when you thought things couldn't get any crazier, he dropped the bombshell about JayZ's supposed role in Diddy's controversial dealings. Now, we all know Diddy and JayZ are as close as can be. I mean, Diddy himself once said only his mom and JayZ get to call him by his first name, Sean.
There's only one person.
Oh, go on.
And I call him Sean. That's JayZ. We call each other Sean.
Okay.
Yeah. Nobody else could call me Sean.
He's the only person who's Sean approved.
There's not a single person that
outside of family.
That should be outside of my mother.
Now, 50 Cent is really stirring the pot, dropping hints that maybe, just maybe, there's more to Diddy and JayZ's friendship than what we see on the surface. He's suggesting their bromance might not be as squeaky clean as it seems. And you know what? It's no surprise that 50 Cent would throw JayZ into the mix. If there's someone he's had major beef with, aside from Diddy, it's definitely JayZ. Their feud has been going on for over 2 decades, with 50 even accusing Jay of buying his success. He's argued that there's no real competition because JayZ is just flexing his deep pockets to stay on top. Besides, let's not forget that 50 Cent has had his own run-in with Diddy. When Diddy suggested taking him shopping, 50 was having none of it.
The nigga Puff was like, first he was amping him to get style. Then he was like, so when we gonna get the chance to kick it, like we can just hang out, nigga. We gotta kick it. This is Puff. Okay. He telling me we gotta kick it and shit. And he was like, why don't we go shopping or some shit? I mean, I pay for it. And I was like, what the fuck this nigga just said?
He didn't mince words either, straight up calling Diddy a fruit pop.
And this is shit that goes on. So this is a little fruit pop. Puff is a fruit pop.
Well, later on, Diddy decided to address 50's fruity remarks about him during an appearance on The Breakfast Show. He also brought up the whole shopping incident at Chris Lighty's wedding, saying,
I thought he needed some clothes.
But wait, there's more to the story. It turns out that when 50 Cent turned down Diddy's shopping invitation, Diddy didn't let that stop him. Instead, he took someone else out for a shopping spree, and that someone happened to be none other than Nas. Not long ago, Nas and Diddy were spotted hitting the stores together on multiple occasions, sparking controversy and rumors about the next power couple in Tinseltown. Many fans couldn't help but speculate, especially given Diddy's past and his unconventional interactions with other men. These conversations are definitely heating up the gossip mill. It appears that 50 Cent has reached his breaking point and is ready to take serious action to put an end to Diddy's behavior in the industry. 50 Cent's production company is gearing up to drop a bombshell documentary about Sean Diddy Combs and the mounting sexual assault allegations against him. In light of the recent revelation of the allegations, 50 Cent took to X, formerly Twitter, to make a major announcement. He declared that proceeds from the upcoming documentary will be directed to victims of sexual violence, making it clear where his priorities lie. Get ready for some hard-hitting truths as G-Unit Film and Television takes on the task of bringing this untitled film to life. The rapper wrote, "Proceeds from this documentary will go to victims of sexual assault and rape." It looks like the era of Sean Diddy Combs reigning supreme is coming to an end, with numerous celebrities, including rapper 50 Cent, pulling back the curtain and revealing the truth. A user said, "50, I believe all what you were saying. Just be careful, 50, because I'm sure there are those out there who may want to bring you harm." That's it for today's video, guys. Thanks for watching.